Hi, my name is Frank Valentic, Director and Buyers and Vendors Advocate at Advantage Property Insight. We're being asked every day what we think will happen to the Melbourne property market in 2022. Well, I think a number of things will happen. Firstly, I think it'll continue to be a two-speed market. So we're going to see units and apartments still in oversupply, as there's a number of them that have now become vacant and are being sold or put back on the long-term rental market as Airbnbs are slower, and some properties are not obviously going to Airbnb because of the slowdown of international tourists and students. That might improve a bit as the borders open up, though I think the unit market will see very limited growth, and in some of the better suburbs in smaller blocks you might see somewhere between 0 to 5% in the next 12 months. I think the Melbourne property market will again be shown that the housing sector is the real strong sector and the family home sector is the strongest sector. So we're seeing the underlying demand from upsizing families and downsizing families, and they're colliding, and particularly in that $1.5 million to $2.5 million price range, there is such strong competition, particularly in lifestyle suburbs. So I think COVID has disrupted the Melbourne property market more than any other factor I've ever seen: economic, political, social, and it's changed people's perceptions of what they really want in a property. And they want more space generally, they want more lifestyle amenities, pools, better entertaining facilities, more land, more space, and they also want to live in more desirable locations. So an area like Dramana now has gone up 75% in the last 12 months, as many Melburnians who might have lived in the outer suburbs of Melbourne have now said, well, I can work from home, I don't need to be commuting to Melbourne CBD every day, so why don't I enjoy the coastal relaxed lifestyle that an area like Dramana or the Mornington Peninsula affords. So I think the Melbourne housing sector will continue strongly. I don't think it'll go up the 16.8% it went up in the last 12 months. I think it'll perform at somewhere 7 to 10% for most properties. Some of the better suburbs will perform strongly. I don't think there'll be many areas like Dramana doing another 75% increase in the next 12 months. I think it'll definitely flatten off in those areas. So I would expect the Melbourne housing sector to keep improving and going stronger. So if you're looking to take advantage and get into that market, don't sit back and wait for prices to drop, because I can't see that happening for the good properties. I think we'll see some relaxation of the market once interest rates start to rise, and the RBA is still saying that's not going to happen until 2024. There's some people that said that the banks will raise the interest rates independently, maybe towards the latter half of next year and early 2023. So they're my predictions for the 2022 property market. So if you're looking to buy a house with a bit of land, my advice is don't procrastinate, get in and buy sooner rather than later. We look forward to seeing you next time. Have a fantastic festive season.